She hates the camera. So do I. I have nothing to say. But
last time was pretty crazy. With
last
you
time,
guys.
yeah. That's well. Every time I come on here, I go, I got nothing to do with my life. And then you start talking, and you go, oh wait, yeah, you were raped by our mushroom dealer. You forget. You forget stuff like that. So I don't know.
You guys always find a way to keep it fresh.
I just forget. I guess you live this way long enough, and it just seems normal, like you're an old boring fuck. And you go, hey, still got glass in my pocket from totaling the rental car, drunk on coke. So yeah,
should be interesting today.
Yeah,
all right,
but it won't be on this. So shut that fucking thing off.
Doug Stanhope is a real funny comic.
Cure.
He's dating this chick who is like insane.
Yes.
Bingo. But she's cute. Last time we met her, she had her head shaved. I hope she's got some hair
Does
this
she have
time.
hair
hasn't
now?
shaved,
No,
no.
she's shaved.
Oh, she still doesn't have any hair.
Hi.
She's so cute. I wonder what she'd look like with hair. Hey, Bingo, how about getting some hair? Nice body,
Hey, Doug.
belly shirt,
Hi.
whole deal.
Thank you.
What's
How
that
are you?
shirt like? Your shirt's kind of open, huh, Bingo?
Yeah.
You stand up and model that for a second, will you? Look at that outfit.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, come on.
Work it.
Look at that
Let me
skirt.
see. Look at me. Showing off your belly and titty and everything. You guys still going strong?
Yeah.
What was your mental illness again? I forget.
Schizoaffective bipolar.
Schizoaffective bipolar. And what does that mean again?
I don't really understand the schizoaffective part. It's a different form of hallucinating and being delusional.
Isn't that like A Beautiful Mind, that movie? Like where the guy sees people and
I never saw
I
it.
don't know
Well,
what
that
that
would
guy
be
had.
hallucinating.
I don't know.
imaginary friends and
But
everything.
you can hallucinate and become delusional just having bipolar as well. So
But I think you give all mentally ill people a hope because you seem to be functioning great now.
Yeah, she
doing all
hasn't
right.
been.
I'm doing all right.
And
You're
not-
on medication?
Yeah.
What's your medication?
Lithium.
Lithium.
Yeah.
Strong shit.
And it took about a year to set in.
Yeah, you seem much better even than the last time we saw you.
Things are going okay.
What happened that they committed you to a mental? It's like, you must have had a real deep breakdown or something.
Things were going pretty bad for a while, but the night that it happened was one of the nights where I was scanning the walls and hitting my head up against things, and I was just completely delusional. I had no idea what was
Oh, that's
going
right. You used to
on.
bang your head into the wall.
Can I get a little bit more sound?
Now she's all normal and it's starting to get boring. I'm going to start hiding her
Is it
meds.
bothering you?
Hey, Gary, give her some more
Hey, wait,
juice.
you're just a normal chick. I get in this for a reason.
Bingo, I'm not saying anything dirty about you, but Gary, give her more juice in the can.
Thank you.
Right. You got
Yeah,
a
that's
volume
perfect.
control back there. Wait.
Is it
How's this? Is
just a
that good?
Hello,
little bit
hello.
down?
I got to tell
That's a lot.
Artie,
Perfect.
just so you know,
Yeah.
you ruined my brother's whole scheme.
What?
My brother's a regular like Joe Lunch Bucket guy, and he just bought a diner. That you know how easy that is to get in the restaurant business in small town Rhode Island.
Yeah, real easy.
But he starts carrying Taylor ham because Artie talks about it all the time, and he sees Artie's going to be at a DVD signing. This is my brother's big brainstorm. Artie's going to be at a DVD signing in Boston this weekend. So I'm going to drive up. I'm going to stand in line. I'm going to get his autograph, and I'm going to mention I'm your brother. So when you're on the air on Monday, he's going to bring up my brother, and you can plug my diner. And his whole scheme worked perfectly, except it happened 5 minutes ago in the hallway during the break.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Yeah.
Where are you guys living again?
Go to that
Aren't you-
diner. It's great.
Aren't you guys living like up in the sticks somewhere?
We live, in the sticks in Arizona. We
In
live
Arizona,
on the
yeah.
Mexican border in Bisbee, Arizona.
That was a wild story you told the last time when Bingo was hanging out with your neighbor.
With the mushroom dealer.
The soft
Oh,
grape.
yeah.
Well,
The guy
that's the
gave you
thing. That's
soft
what I was
rape.
telling them. Like, every time Will calls me for the pre-interview, he's like, what are you up to? And I know the dirt you want, but I can never think of, Like, I wouldn't have thought, oh, gee, what has been up? Well, 3 months ago, Bingo got half-raped by a hallucinogen dealer, but...
Are you, is it weird to be, I mean, you're a successful comic and everything. You got a good career going. Is it weird to be with a chick who's like this mentally ill and has to be on lithium?
Oh, it's fun being... Anyone who's different in this world is so hard to find. It's interesting.
You're really into the iconoclast, the person who's out of the norm.
Yeah, but Bingo, I know you're not into being normal and stuff, but why can't you grow hair? I bet you'd be so cute with hair. I mean, you're cute anyway, but...
I will at some point, and I'll make the decision as like I did when I shaved it. It'll take
Did you know
killed her when Britney Spears did that?
That is not true.
Come on.
It's so cliched for mentally ill people to shave their head. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, are you still crying for help? Because that's what Britney's was. She shaved her head and it was a cry
and
for
I
help.
didn't do it for that when I did. I mean, I wasn't.
It's an OCD
saying
thing, isn't it? Like, just for the simplicity of it.
Yeah,
I had done it before too.
Why do you shave your head? Because it's like one of the voices or something tells you to shave your head?
No, it's kind of nice to shave your head every 3 days and kind of feel clean, like you're,
Yeah, I've shaved my balls before. It felt a lot nicer until
you shave off all
it
your
gets hot and
vagina hair?
sticky.
Do you shave your vagina?
A lot of times, it's not shaved right now.
But I would think
you don't want to see it right now. No, kidding.
If you put that much effort into shaving your head, I think you'd shave your vagina if you didn't.
Well, I do a lot of times, but
that's cool. But we should have had some wigs here to put her in.
To see what she
I
looks
wear
like
wigs
with
all the
hair.
time.
You do? You wear wigs? Oh, no kidding.
We dress up all the time.
Yeah, she's like a Mr. Potato Head because it is a clean slate. So, I mean, I've never wanted to shop with any chick that I was with, but we go to thrift stores all the time. You go, hey, put this on your noggin. This will look funny on you. Like, look at her top hat and all sorts of stupid stuff, bunny ears, and it looks funny on her.
That's kind of cool. Your chick's like a Mr. Potato Head. Has anyone ever said anything that romantic before? That you
I don't think so.
Like a Mr. Potato Head?
That's nice.
How long have you two been going out?
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
been a while.
No, wait, no, it hasn't.
I don't know.
Sex
Yeah,
still
it's been
good?
a year and a half.
Is sex still good?
When we get to it.
Yeah.
Roseanne has a lot more sex than us.
Yeah, I was listening to that, going, "Wow, I feel bad. I'm not fucking my girlfriend as much as Roseanne's getting laid. That's a problem."
Funny would be. I mean, it's not funny. I mean, the last time they were here, Doug, who is a very successful comic, by the way.
If you keep calling me successful just because of this Richard Jenny thing, and you're afraid I'm going the same way, you don't have to. You don't really need
I'm
to.
feeling really guilty because we turned Richard Jenny down, and now he's dead. You know.
That certainly couldn't have helped.
Yeah. I'm sure that attitude. Did you know him at all?
I'd met him a few times. I had a previous girlfriend that she was on his Platypus Man show.
Oh.
And he'd always hit on her when I was standing right there.
Oh, wow. Don't you love
This is
guys
my
like
boyfriend. Oh, hi. Anyway. But no, he was
I have a couple of guys I know who do that with Beth, my girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah, like
They try to ignore you?
They don't look at me.
Yeah.
They never ask a question about me. They just focus on her.
kind of like
it's
you
kinda
and
funny.
Bingo every time I do this show lately.
Yeah, you know. I kind of have this thing for Bingo, honestly. But Bingo, yeah, let's ignore him. No, but the last time you were here, Doug, you were talking about your mushroom dealer.
Always a fun topic.
Yeah.
No, they have a guy up in Arizona who would get him mushrooms, and then Bingo goes over to see the guy to get some mushrooms.
Right, he invited her over.
And then he says, I'm into massage, and Bingo, being mentally ill, gets naked in front of the guy.
lays down on a table.
And he put his penis in it.
Yeah.
I forced
No, it was a
himself on.
soft rape.
Yeah,
There was
it
no,
was on her.
Yeah,
it was on.
The guy's
What do you mean it was
some
a soft
elderly
rape?
dude. Like,
Oh, you're saying it wasn't all the way in?
No,
no, he just grabbed her by the. Go ahead.
It wasn't all the way in, though, right?
No.
It wasn't?
No.
Where did he come? Like on your ass?
He didn't come at all, to my knowledge. My eyes were shut. I did.
He slipped something in there, though. What did
He grabbed her by the snatch and grabbed her clit and then laid on her naked and just
was
held
it,
on to her.
Yeah.
But he was like he looked like that old dude from The Simpsons with the beard.
But you never told him to stop, did you? I mean, like.
No, I was freaked out. I shut down.
Wow.
But that's a technique, that people don't know about that one, where you lie on the person as a massage.
I've never. You know what? If you go on the internet, Borat.
Not quite Swedish, but it's some kind of Nordic.
Sacha Baron Cohen in the DVD release of the Borat movie. He has a scene where a guy comes in to give him a massage. It's an edited out scene. They should have put it in the movie. It's funny as hell. The guy comes in and then Borat's totally nude and starts getting on top of the guy. It's the funniest fucking thing. What is it, Ganch?
Hey, Howard, we have a bunch of wigs if you want to see this.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Bingo, put some hair on. Let me see how you look.
All right.
Let me see if you look like a girl. Maybe you look better with your head shaved. You know what? When Sinead O'Connor put her hair back, when she grew her hair back,
cute.
she wasn't that cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Howard, what do you want to try first?
I've seen her with
blonde,
hair.
or redhead?
Try Bingo as a blonde first. All right. Let me see.
Have you ever been a blonde?
No.
Pull that down there.
Let's see. Yeah,
Is it
Bingo doesn't look
straight?
so good as a blonde.
Oh, no. That's not it.
No,
that's not your
That's
look.
not
Get
the
rid of
look.
that.
It's the hair, Bingo.
Hang on,
Believe it's not
wait for the camera, honey.
Give the dark hair for
Let's
Bingo.
try brunette.
Brunette. This looks like a better Let her put it on good. Put it on good. See, that's cute.
Oh, profile's good there, too.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Look at me.
Sorry.
Look at me. Oh, that's cute.
It's your look.
Right? Doug, she's cute as a brunette, right?
I've seen her with hair. When I met her years ago, I met her like 6 years ago the first time. So I've seen hair. And yeah, she was hot.
Wait a second. Look at the. Give the dark hair for
Let's
big.
try brunette.
Brunette. This looks like a better. Let her put it on good. Put it on good. See, that's cute.
Oh, profile's good there, too.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Look at me.
Sorry.
Look at me. Oh, that's cute.
It's your look.
Right? Doug, she's cute as a brunette, right?
I've seen her with hair. When I met her years ago, I met her like 6 years ago the first time. So I've seen her with hair. And yeah, she was hot.
Wait a second. Look at the camera. Look how cute you are with hair.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, is it me? I mean, she'd even be pretty, like, amongst other pretty, like, chick celebrities. I mean, she's that pretty, right?
She's very Valerie Bertinelli-ish with the hair.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
See, look at yourself up there, baby.
Oh, that's horrible.
What do you mean gross? Take a look. Oh.
The problem is the mid stage when she's got a crew cut trying to grow it out.
Let it grow in.
Got that spiky sort
Yeah.
Hide her up. They try it as a redhead now.
No, that's not
Sort of Justin
Wait,
Timberlake
let me
look.
see. Keep it on.
Oh, no.
You kind of look like Louis
You're not a
XIV.
Yeah, that's Mama's family.
No, that's too much hair for you.
Mama's family.
Very,
Hey, Ganj, let's try a couple of
Bonnie
beards. You got any
Raitt.
fake beards?
Wait, she's already my beard. What are you talking about?
She's very Marie Antoinette with that big red head.
that's a Bonnie Raitt wig that if I ever saw
The
one.
brunette works for you, baby. I'm telling you. Why don't you grow your hair out?
I will at some point.
You got to.
I will.
Or just get
Well,
a
you
series
want her-
of wigs.
You want her to be ordinary, Howard.
That's
She
not
doesn't-
ordinary. I
Yes,
want her to
it
be
is.
hot. She's got a hot little
She
body.
doesn't want to be ordinary.
Do you ever go around like showing off your body? Do you ever wear provocative outfits and
Well,
stuff?
she used to just start walking around the neighborhood naked when she was
Right.
off her meds.
Really?
Yeah.
You would just walk outside?
Talking on her banana phone. She'd have a banana and talking to people on it and walking
and
up and down.
totally nude.
Wait
Yeah.
a second. When you were going out with her and she was off her meds, suddenly you'd come home. She'd be on a banana talking.
No, I'd be
That's when
home.
I
She'd
first
just
moved
start
in.
walking out, going back from the guest house naked and talking on her phone. And then she's up and down the street.
Yeah.
Was your head shaved at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd walk around your neighborhood naked, and like did people see you, your neighbors and stuff?
I didn't know.
Our neighborhood's pretty quiet, so if they did see it, they'd probably just turn a
shut
blind
the
eye.
You're kidding me.
Like I'd be going, I should really grab her, and then I go, nah,
Let's get
fuck
the
it.
camera."
Get the camera. Yeah.
So you have that on videotape, huh?
I have lots of
Still shot.
pictures of her doing stuff that I should have stopped her from doing,
that's
but
so
I had to
great.
get.
Oh, my.
Hey, I should mention that Doug wrote a book in 2006 called, and this is Fun with Pedophiles, The Best of Baiting. Your book is about how to go on the internet and you set
It's
up an
just the
account.
logs, yeah.
You set up an account and you try to catch pedophiles on your own.
It's basically like what that Dateline is doing now. We did just for fun, but we weren't trying to,
Right.
do it as a social service. We were doing it to fuck with pedophiles on the internet.
Right.
Is that
And
book
just-
still available?
Yeah, I just self-published it. I just put it out in December.
Is it on your website?
Yeah, at DougStanhope.com.
Are the conversations fun? Like, what was your
It's
name?
the funniest shit I've ever done.
What was the
I
name?
laugh at this stuff,
What
and
was
I
your,
hate me.
What was your name on the
I
internet?
had a lot of different ones. One of them was they're all posed as 12-year-old girls who want hot, sexy talk with older men.
Right,
Pork
right.
Pie Annie.
Yeah, Pork Pipe
Cyber
Annie.
on Wheels.
But yeah, Cyber Girl on Wheels was my completely crippled, fucked up one.
What do you think of that you wanted to talk to guys as a girl? I mean,
Well, I started, baiting.org was the original site that was doing this, and I started reading them. It was like Tom Sawyer painting the fence. I was laughing so hard at their shit that I wanted to start doing it
Right.
too.
so it's called baiting. It's almost like going fishing. You try to hook in a
Right.
pedophile, and you start a relationship with a pedophile.
And you bait them into cyber sex, and once they start getting into it, then you start making it weirder and weirder, and then they all pretty much end with, and now I'm jacking myself off too. Ooh, suck my dick. You're a dude.
What about so when you were, what were you, a 12-year-old girl? Would you say? How
Yeah.
old were you? And what did you look like? What was your description of yourself?
They're all different.
They're all different, but each chapter is a different persona
Well,
that
what
I'd
did the
use,
roller
and
skating girl look like?
Oh, no, she wasn't
was,
roller skating.
no.
She was in a wheelchair.
A wheelchair?
Yeah, but people that see on wheels, they'd think roller skating if they didn't read close enough in the profile. I don't let my handicap keep me back.
And you're saying the pedophiles would try to pick up a girl in a wheelchair?
Oh, yeah, and I'd go into, you're going to have to get past the bed sores. It's well written. I don't. You have to read this shit. It really, I'll cry laughing still when I go back and read those things.
Did you ever meet any of the guys?
No.
How's he going to meet him? He's not a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah. So what? You never know. So the guy would get on and go, hey, he's probably lying too. He probably says he's younger than he really is, but whatever.
Yeah, you can never tell. But again, you're just trying to get a really funny.
What would these guys want to do to a little girl in a wheelchair? What would they want to do? Like, I'm going to lift you out of your wheelchair and lay you down on the bed.
Yeah, but most of them are like horribly misspelled. I want you to suck my cock. Just basic stuff.
Right,
but the thing is, you're making it funny when you come back.
What do you say? Like when a guy says to you, "I want to suck your cock. I want you to suck my cock."
You have to read this shit.
I got to get a copy of that. I
should have brought you one. I'm not really good at this business end of the shit.
So what's the name of the book?
Fun with Pedophiles: The Best of Baiting.
Oh, cool. I'll have to definitely get that. That sounds way good.
It would be like Dateline. That whole to catch a pedophile. That would be a lot more fun if they turned it into a prank and weren't so self-serving.
It's pretty fun now.
Someone told me you did a weird thing. Like you had friends over for a party once when you were younger, and tell me if this is true, and that you didn't want them to fuck up your apartment. So you gave them all Xanax without you put it in their water.
That's
buddies.
No, that's not even a story.
What do you mean? Sounds like a story to me.
Oh no, that's one of your guys is friends with her friend they played in my town.
My
they have
engineer,
a band.
for the record.
They were just hammered and came back to my house, and I gave them Xanax so we could pass out.
Oh, they knew they were on Xanax.
That's no story.
It wasn't a secret Xanax.
The guys told me you drugged them so they wouldn't screw up your apartment.
I think that's they just assumed that I wanted them to fall down.
We don't care about the house.
I trash my house more than anyone else could.
So it sounds like things are pretty normal. Bingo hasn't been acting out, hasn't been walking around the neighborhood naked, and she hasn't been raped by anyone these days. It's kind of quiet.
It's getting normal. It's getting normal.
Yeah,
all my stories are so the same. Like it's hard to top yourself after a while. You get to a place.
Yeah, no, you can't top what you did the last time. There's no question you can't. You just gotta hang and just hope those moments happen. That's all.
Well, now where are you two in the relationship? Is it more serious? Are we talking marriage?
We're not into marriage.
No.
And you can't have kids because maybe you'll pass on your mental illness.
Yeah, I won't.
You would.
And I have a
do that,
vasectomy.
You had a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Really?
Yeah,
You still married? Someone told me you're still legally married.
Well, yeah, it's a long, confusing story. I got married to some chick when I was like 20, when I lived in Vegas. It was a chick I worked with, and we got drunk, and it was really funny because in Vegas you can do that. You can get hammered, and let's go get married.
Yeah.
And it seemed funny, but she was another insane person, but she was like 33. And she turned into be some like really weird pathological liar.
You
chick.
better get out of this marriage because if you end up making it big and end up getting a lot of dough
You'll
or
have
something,
to pay her to leave.
You're gonna have to pay her off. Get out of it now while you got no money.
I can't imagine. We're talking almost 20 years.
Yeah, she could come after
20
you.
years ago, that just because there's some random piece of paperwork, even though
Bro, get a divorce.
Disappeared.
Right?
I started the proceedings once because I was dating another chick who's a comic here in town, Betsy Wise.
You realize that chick owns half of Fun with Pedophiles? Think about it.
Yeah, $750.
Yeah, I think I made $750 off of that book.
She actually owes you money right now.
Self-publishing is
How come in my neighborhood I never see like a bingo type running around naked in the streets?
Because you'd move.
I wouldn't. I would love to see bingo naked running around my apartment, around where my apartment is. I think that's great.
You don't see nothing fun happens in this fucking boring world anymore.
I know.
There's no.
Is that
good
why you're into
stories.
bingo? Do you think? Because it's like bingo always has the potential of going off and being wild and being truly.
Well, we have to make our own wild, like on the road with the, doing the videos.
No one's
What do you
fun
mean?
anymore.
What kind of wild do you make?
I don't know.
It's not really-
I don't know. We just pull stunts and do shit just to try to break up the monotony. Everyone's so fucking boring anymore.
You know what's so sad? Most of the people running around in New York running around naked look like,
They don't look like bingo.
No, they look more like an elephant. They look more
I used
like
to run
Benji.
around naked a lot more too, and I don't even. I'd shower with clothes. Is that Benji, the naked picture in that waiting room?
Yeah, he's
like
always naked.
I looked at that and I'm like, I'm getting a look like that. It's gross.
That's when I was in great shape.
Yeah, I'm falling apart.
I dig Doug that he could go out with a mentally ill woman and not give a shit, just kind of say, like, sometimes you lay in bed, sometimes you think, well, Bingo could go berserk in bed and I could be asleep. And
he's going out with a good-looking mentally ill woman. Let's not fucking give him a priest outfit.
Yeah, but still, would you?
What are you saying, Artie?
Artie, come on, you got to, you got to always be looking behind you.
I'm saying, good-looking's good-looking.
You're saying you would go out with Bingo, even though you know
I've dated several crazy broads because they had nice tits.
All right.
They weren't even
and most of those chicks will deny to the end that they're crazy and that you're an asshole. And she walks up and shows you her paperwork.
Hey, David, you're on the air. What's happening?
Yeah, hi, Howard. How are you?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I was just curious. I mean, how about Bingo becomes mentally ill for a couple of minutes and takes her top off?
Gets naked. It might be creepy. Doug's a friend of the show and everything. I don't know.
We don't want to undress his girl.
I feel weird asking Bingo to be nude.
Hard to become mentally ill.
But Bingo, you sat on this. Bingo
bang her head against the wall.
Yeah, Bingo sat on the Sibian the last time, and we even said it was the craziest Sibian ride ever.
Okay.
I think she's done.
Let it out, crazy girl. It was really good. Did you like it? Do you ever think about it?
She said she listened to someone had taped it and gave her a tape of the wrap-up show that she just listened to.
I heard the wrap-up show. Yeah, they said it looked like I had cerebral palsy. They could tell it was real because it was not really attractive.
Because your eyes rolled into the back of your head. Did you like it? Do you ever think about the Sibian, or you don't?
No, I mean,
it's the last time she came.
It was. Might have been, actually.
Is that true? Doug can't make you come?
No, it's not that he can't. It's we don't have sex.
What's going on? When's the last time you had sex?
A while ago.
Be honest, man. You always have been. How long?
Yeah.
How long's it been? Months?
Last time I did blow with you. Well, I've been on the road a lot too, so it's not like we've been.
We're not together all the time.
Is it good for Bingo?
Like I haven't. This is the first. She just flew in.
Is it good for Bingo to be doing blow? I mean, because she
and lithium.
Drugs for me, it's been fine. No, it really has, because I mean, if you hallucinate on mushrooms, you're putting it into your body.
She does mushrooms. It's crazy.
Really? But I know in my head what's going to happen.
Right.
It's the times that
she gets alien-like.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you'd have to see her. Just she all the caricatures of hallucinogens she becomes.
So are you saying you guys
tongue popping out and eyes like this? And
are you guys saying you're only able to have sex at this point when you're coked up, when you're fueled up? Because
no, that's him.
Well, what's going on with you?
It's not that I'm unable. I have no fucking interest anymore.
He doesn't have a drive.
You know what? I listened to Bubba's show. You could be having a testosterone level problem.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm such a drunk.
Are you monogamous?
Like Artie, when you're a big junkie, did you care about fucking?
No, I'm telling you, I understand what Doug's saying, and I get bored real easy now too. And you feel like you have nothing, like no cares or anything, right? And
wait a second.
And you just want to get high or drunk to be.
I'm drunk all the time. And then you're like,
you're a big drinker.
But what's going on?
I mean, if I had a girlfriend with me, though, in other words, like if I didn't have a chick, I was too lazy to go. I would rather get high before going to find a broad.
Go find one.
But if I had a chick with me and she was willing, I would fuck.
When there's porn right there on the computer and you can just jack off, you're still going to go try to find a chick and lie to her all night?
That's how me and Dana started to get separate. We started to get separated when I started doing heroin because... Like, in other words, she would say, do you want me to come over? And I'd be like, no, I just rather get fucked up and not telling her that. So she thought it was her.
Right.
When it was really the drugs. And then eventually...
Don't you think this is a sign that the relationship could be ending, Bingo? I mean, Doug doesn't want to fuck you anymore. I mean, you're a hot chick and you have needs.
It's not like you don't want to fuck her anymore.
Yeah.
What? When's the last time you guys fucked? How many months?
Probably January.
January?
Yeah.
You know what month this is?
Yeah.
I don't know what month this is.
March.
It's March.
Well, it's not that long ago.
But would you say you get whiskey dick?
I just don't care.
He doesn't have
I don't.
drive.
I don't have a drive. I hate
Bingo.
myself.
If I brought in a really hot chick right now, brand new, strange, he'd have.
Oh,
the
we
drive.
did. We had that threesome. That was fucking awful.
When was that?
Oh God, that was in San Francisco.
Well, how
no,
long
it was
ago was
terrible.
that?
That's the last time we had sex, probably.
No.
Well,
No,
it was a
'cause
threesome
that
with another chick, right?
Wait, you didn't
Yeah,
have
another
you
chick.
didn't have sex when you did the coke?
No, that was another. That was we did. I think Bad Ecstasy. That night.
How'd you
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
the
the night
threesome?
Molly was.
Bad
there.
Ecstasy. That's a great title for a movie.
Yeah.
When did you have the threesome?
That was end
In
of
San
last year
Francisco.
sometime. Yeah.
I didn't
San
know
Francisco.
that. Where'd you meet the chick?
At a show in San Francisco, and it was just really awkward.
Bingo, you're up for that kind of play?
Yeah, this one wasn't great at all.
Have you been with other
Bad.
girls? Have you been with other girls?
That was the first time all the way. I mean, yeah, I've done things with other women before.
Oh, I didn't know. Man, you are fun. Yeah, she's
But this
fun.
is not a fun night.
No, that was not a
really
fun
was
night.
not a
Why
fun
was it
night.
so bad?
Just the chick was. It was really awkward.
Where'd you meet the chick?
She was at my show,
And she came up to you afterwards and
and
said,
she
"I
was
want to
pretty hot for just
sitting at a
okay.
show."
But
And she was a fan of yours.
yeah, but she was. I don't know.
And Bingo.
Seemed fake, you know.
It
You know
really
how-
did.
But wait a second, Bingo. You were in the audience that night,
Oh, yeah, I was there.
and Doug says to you, "Hey, this chick wants to come home with us." How does that all work? I mean, that's a.
Well,
tough-
it's a drug thing, you know. I forget.
She was like,
exactly
"Hey,
what-
let's go do some drugs," and
It was really spur of the moment. We weren't. I mean, it wasn't thought
How
out.
does it happen?
Well, you end a show and you start drinking. There's a bunch of people there, and you
Yeah.
stumble
Start
to
talking.
another bar, and then bar's closing, and
Everybody goes
the
back
other
to the
comics
hotel
go into
rooms.
the hotel, and
So
there's
they-
waitress hanging out, and then you're in between hotels, and then hey, this chick's still here, and
Doug, did you think something might happen the whole night, or was it just total shock to you? That's a big deal, bro.
not
Man.
maybe for you.
Yeah, we really
I'm
wasn't.
sorry.
This
But
really
it is.
wasn't a
It
big
is.
deal.
Really,
for us.
my
Yeah, it
girlfriend
really
never
is.
lets me have threesomes.
But we
You know.
we live a different lifestyle where we are out on the road. You're out getting hammered. Artie knows you're out getting hammered every night. You don't plan things out. There's
So
no.
the chick
It's
kind
not
of
conducive to normalcy at
the
all.
chick
Yeah.
hung back in your hotel room, and what was she wearing? Was she hot?
On paper, yes, but she wasn't really sexually enticing. She,
Yeah.
like if you were banging half the porn stars you have on here, you'd know they're lying. You know they're
Yeah.
faking it. You know,
So, Bingo, what'd you end? Who made the first move? Like, how did it all go down?
I think you did that night, but it's hard to remember.
I know
she coming
she
on to-
was hinting at it
She was
without
hinting
saying
at
it.
How did she hint? Like, what did she go? Oh, I'm so horny.
Well, she
I don't
was
remember the
following you back
details.
into the.
But I know at one point where I knew it could have happened if I pushed it, but I let her go because I knew we weren't really.
She was following you where?
No,
was
we
she?
were in our hotel.
Yeah, but you said she was just following you around the whole night.
No, she. Oh, well, the whole night we were just. There was a bunch of us.
What was Bingo saying, though? What were you saying, Bingo? She was following Doug?
Oh, she followed you back into the room.
But
And
she
you-
left, and then she came back because she forgot something, or
Bingo, you don't get jealous that Doug's going to be hammering another woman right in front of you?
He loves me.
Yeah.
He loves me. I know that.
So what happened? All three of you get naked?
Yeah, and you also gave me the eye. You were like, is this okay or is this weird? And I'm like, yeah, it's weird. Why not, though? It is
Yeah.
weird.
But we were kind of making eye contact over, like. And
And then when we started, we're like,
How does it
the
start?
fuck do we get out of this?
She goes, and you know, Artie, when you're doing the narcotics, it doesn't lend well to maximum pressure. And she goes, I sucked the best dick ever. And she starts blowing me, and it's like she's trying to get her mouth as wide as she can to barely. It was the worst, like head.
I'm watching him.
Bingo, when
You're on
watching-
narcotics.
that's a
You
good
want
point.
it vicious
But
and
Bingo.
nearly painful.
When you're watching this, what's going through your head?
I
That's your
am
man.
desperate. I'm desperately trying not to laugh because I'm looking at him and knowing what's going on, and I'm like, I don't know how to get out of this, but it's fucking funny from his side. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was the most gentle, caring head I've ever.
If a chick tells me they suck the best dick ever, I usually go, well, being that the best dick ever is not here, will mine work?
Bingo, no thoughts of
And
jealousy?
it never works.
I'm not really that type of person. You would say if I was. I'm not.
Wow,
No.
that's pretty cool.
We're close. We're close. Like, I know what's going through his head.
Yeah, but maybe you need other girls in this thing because you guys aren't having sex anymore. It's kind of sad as a couple.
Yeah, well, You don't have the drive, and I can masturbate just fine. So
what do you do every night? Do you masturbate every night?
Sometimes multiple times during the day.
That doesn't upset you?
No, she would, like, when there have been times, and her drive fluctuates with the meds she's on.
Yeah, that's
right.
I mean, sometimes she's just like me, but sometimes she'd just sit there in the car just jacking off nonstop, masturbating while we're driving between gigs for hours. Like, are you still doing that?
What does she do? She just
But I
puts her
mean, she'll
hand
do
down
it while she's watching a flick. Like, she can bifurcate her attention like that. She'll be reading a book, jacking off, talking on the phone.
You jack off several times a day. But isn't that kind of a sad picture that Bingo's jacking off a couple of times a day and Doug's like not even getting it up for her?
Well, I'm good at it. I can satisfy myself, and we get along so well.
Yeah, I don't know, but it seems like
so
the
you're
passion.
just like friends, right?
Why are
Yeah, I
you
guess
trying
so.
to
We're like-
ruin their relationship?
Yeah, when Fred hangs out with me, he jacks off 4 or 5 times right in front of me. Is it weird to look over and see your girlfriend jacking off?
For that long.
Is she really into it? She does like a jackrabbit.
No, she does it like she's smoking a cigarette or you're drinking, just jacking off.
She take off her clothes or she just slides her hand down her pants?
Slides her hand
If
down
we're
her pants.
driving, yeah.
No. If you're driving, you just slide your hand down your pants. Do you ever take your top off and show truckers your titties and all that kind of stuff and get crazy?
It's almost like you play with your balls when you're watching the TV.
Yeah.
I play with my penis all the time.
Yeah.
Even during the show, I'm constantly busy with it.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Yeah. So how long does it take you to get off, Bingo?
It depends. It depends on where my med level is.
Right.
So
it's complicated. So you didn't even kiss this chick in the hotel room or anything?
yeah, we did.
You
We
did?
both kissed her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's pretty wild. And then what happens? You all get naked? And then
I took a shower with
Then
her.
I feel shame
You took a
because I
shower
look
with
like
her?
that picture of Benji.
you took
then
a
I go-
shower with her? What, before it got started?
Yeah.
And what goes on in the shower?
Well, again, it was just completely awkward.
Why?
Even
In the shower it was awkward? Weren't you
the
kind
whole
of...
thing was kind of awkward.
Was she
Probably because
start-
we were on coke, and it was just weird. It was a weird.
Yeah,
thing.
Was she fingering you in the shower and everything?
No.
She wasn't
That
kissing
started later.
you? She didn't rub your titties and stuff in the
Oh,
shower?
yeah.
Oh, she did. She kissed you and rubbed your titties in the
Yeah.
shower. Boy, for not
And
being
I did that to her.
For not being into it sure sounds like a lot happened.
Well,
Yeah, no,
a lot did happen, but we
happen.
really
It just-
weren't into it.
And then after the shower, you get into bed, and what happens? You two start licking each other? Bingo starts licking... You licked her, or she licked you? Or
Both.
You both did?
They both went down on each other.
How was that? Was she good at going down on you?
Not really.
Every time, and
Wow,
every
what's
time
the
I've
point?
been in a threesome, it was.
Well, that is the point. I mean, we were trying to figure out how to get out of it, but I mean, how do you
It
get out of
seems
that?
to keep going while you're figuring out how to get out of it.
Did you bang her, Doug?
Yeah, I banged her a little bit, but yeah, couldn't keep wood.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, that sounds terrible. How much drinking are you doing, pal?
Oh, that's more of a narcotic. Well, actually,
That
no,
was-
narcotics.
Yeah.
It starts to take over your life. You just want to be high. It really is more important than anything.
What kind of narcotics are we talking about?
That night, I don't know if it was coke or ecstasy, but
Right.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I tell you, what a great thing to be able to say. Every time I've done a threesome, I don't have that in my repertoire.
Yeah, there are people out there banging their heads on the steering wheel now. Every time.
I mean, you're treating it like it's nothing, Doug.
I forget some threesomes I've had.
Yeah.
I forgot until I came
Bingo.
up here that I've done. Oh, Roseanne, wait, I did her TV show a lot. Like, I forget TV shows I've done.
And Bingo is like so nonchalant about it. I mean, God, this girl was eating you out. You eating her out. You'd think that'd be a major sort of story. Do you ever close your eyes and think about girls and masturbate?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, you do?
Not her.
Right.
But yeah.
You've had sex with girls that's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's a good example is a shrink told me once that degenerate gamblers, people addicted to gambling, men, have a way less sex drive than average men because they're just so into gambling. There's something about it.
Right.
I get the same high from gambling that I do from coke.
Really? Wow, that's great.
It's the same
Well, you're on
body
the road.
high. I'm awake. I'm alert.
I think
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
addiction thing.
You and Doug have a lot in
You know
common.
what? Gambling makes me really horny, like
Yeah,
coke does.
Yeah.
Gambling
Coke,
makes me
there's a-
wicked horny.
There's
what
a
about-
perfect amount of coke to do before sex. Because I've done too much coke and then you can't
Yeah.
fuck at all. But
Would you mind if Bingo did another guy consensually?
She's had sort of indiscretions.
Oh, you have? You've cheated on
I tell her
Doug?
I don't want to know about it if it happens.
Have you been fucking other guys behind Doug's back?
No.
Tell the truth, Bingo.
No. There was one
I shouldn't have even brought this up.
Yeah, there was.
What was the instance? Another
We were
soft
all no.
Did you fuck Dave Attell?
No, it was a feature.
What happened?
Even worse. It was a middle act.
What
Oh,
happened?
this guy's our buddy.
He's a friend of ours.
A buddy.
Yeah.
Is he a comic?
But why'd you fuck him? Doug,
we didn't actually fuck.
what did you do?
We messed around, but
You
we were
blew him?
all. I don't even remember.
Tell the truth.
We were all really drunk.
Doug, do you
and-
know about this, or is this the
yeah,
first
yeah,
time?
I knew
I
about
guess
it.
he does.
We tell.
I passed out that night, and but yeah, when she came, she came banging on the hotel door naked at 9 o'clock the next morning. I knew that look of shame in her face.
Doug, we got to get some dates together. We got to get some dates on the road together.
Wait a second. You're telling me you're okay with that? That didn't bum you out?
We don't do. This doesn't happen very often.
Okay, when it happened,
I hope not.
It didn't bum you out?
No, because I've been in that same situation. You make bad choices when you party hard.
Yeah,
Is this a comedian that's known? I mean,
He's a friend of mine.
he's a buddy of ours. You don't have to say who it is.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you'd want the plug or not at this point.
is he a single guy?
Huh?
Is he single?
Yeah, he's a single guy.
Oh, so he don't probably. Well, you don't have to name. But is he a guy we know?
Oh,
Is
wait,
he-
yeah, that's right. His girlfriend in San Francisco that week, I go, hey, come here. And we were walking back to the hotel, and I jammed my hand down her pants and put a couple of fingers in her. I go, now we're even.
Oh, man. So what happened when you went to the hotel? You didn't fuck the guy, but you just blew him and stuff?
I don't even remember. We messed around. I don't remember what happened. We were
You do.
all.
You just don't want Doug to know.
No, we were all drunk. I told him everything the next day.
Has this guy been on the show? Has he been on my show?
No, he's
No.
out of Texas. He's a.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, because I don't want to know. Well, that is some story, you two. I tell you, Doug. Bingo.
You start getting wrapped up in the small details in life.
What are you going to do about this drug addiction thing, man?
I'm not. I do drugs very socially.
Yeah, okay.
very.
Yeah. I
What
do
about the drinking?
Coke a
He
couple
drinks a
times a
lot.
month, but yeah, I drink pretty much
Drink
every night.
Every night? How many drinks?
Depends on.
I
how
can
many
drink
shows.
7 or 8 beers and consider it not drinking that night. Well, I didn't really drink last night.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're
Wow.
depressed a little bit, you know?
Hey, you get that way.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
you
less
should
and
be
less
on
is
some-
interesting.
You should be on some medication too, maybe.
Maybe
I
you
need some of
that.
that healing energy from that
Roseanne.
Roseanne. Yeah.
But like Doug, do you like set limits? Like tonight, you're supposed to be taping a Showtime special, right?
Yeah.
Now, is there a limit of drinks
Are you
you'll
going to
have?
drink for this?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be plugging that.
That's why you're here, honey.
Artie needs to know what you're doing so he can
Yeah,
help
no,
himself.
I will.
I'm curious.
I'll be doing 2 shows, so I'll do what I do on the road. I'm not going to try to polish it up for
So
Showtime.
but you're
Fuck
gonna
that.
tape
then,
2
Then people would
shows.
have higher expectations when they come see me live.
But you're going to tape 2 shows and they'll edit it together for one special, right?
Right.
So in between shows, you're not going to try to.
No,
drink less.
I'll start
yeah.
drinking before the first show.
Wow.
See, that's like when I taped my DVD, I tried to I had some boundaries.
Trying to be professional.
I mean, some, but. I did the same exact thing he just said. I did 2. You wear the same things, and then he just edited it together. And I wish I could say I was better, but I did drink probably a little too much in between. And some of the shit got fucking better.
Well, no, I really do, and I do a bit about it. But I have AA friends who will all have eventually had to cave in and admit that I'm funnier when I'm drunk. Like AA
God.
people telling me that.
That's hard for an AA guy to
Makes
admit.
it
It
hard to
fucking
quit.
kills them to say it. It's like they're denying their religion when
You know
they
what?
say it.
You know what, Doug? You're a better driver when you drink.
I know.
Well,
it's
I
like
gotta
having your psychiatrist tell you that not only the voices in your head real, but they're accurate. What?
They're right. They're the only thing sensible about you.
Well, I got to tell you, this has been a very interesting morning, to say the least. The 2 of you are great. Doug, I love your career, the way it's going. Tonight at 8 o'clock, you will prove
I love
once
the way
again.
your career is going. We finally, we finally got the serious, and she even listens. She's catching me up on all the shit I missed in the last 2 weeks because she's had the car.
Bingo, you're up on the show?
Yes.
George Takei.
Isn't he the best?
He was.
They think
brilliant.
Artie's doing heroin again.
Gee, I wonder why.
Do you think what is your opinion of that?
I don't think so.
No,
Thank you.
He's not.
And
But you know
look
what?
great. You don't look nearly as fat as these guys say.
They're awful to me. They really are.
He hasn't stood up and shown you. He's almost 300 pounds.
I know, but it's weird. Like that scales off. I gotta be. I'm 288 first of all.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
we
the beard
feed
is new,
him.
too.
We feed him over there. He can no longer get out of that chair.
He's glued to that chair now.
Although
his
George-
ass is bound to the chair.
The chair has become part of it.
Although George Takei did look extra small than the last time he was here.
Bingo, are you saying that if you were on the road, you might end up in Artie's room one night if you're all traveling around together?
It would depend on what we were drinking that night. I don't know.
You'll be
How
drinking
much
Jack
ra-
Daniels.
That's the thing, is we don't know what's going to happen to us.
Well, he would
Nobody
have-
knows. You just roll with it.
We'd have to drink. Our friend David Tell has a great joke. He goes, "I was drinking my favorite drink a lot,
A lot.
a lot."
Well, you'll be drinking everything that night when Artie's there. Trust me.
All right.
In other words, you're not ruling it out. Artie could be on the list. Is what you said.
Absolutely.
I don't
Good
want
for
to
you,
risk
Artie.
Doug's friendship. That would be terrible.
He'll be cool.
Sure you do. You're not that great of friends with
I'll
Doug.
go out and get a.
Doug, do you also not have the jealous gene? You don't get jealous?
I rarely get jealous. I mean,
It's human nature, too, at some point. I mean,
If you love someone, don't you want to set
I mean,
them
not-
free? no. If you love
we-
someone, don't you get jealous? If
we
they're-
do love each other, and something's obviously
Not
working out.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Something's working.
I don't know. I got to figure this out.
Okay, why would the jealousy? Like, why would that
I wouldn't
something
want-
negative be
Bingo-
attached to love as something that's inherently needed?
If Bingo
well, you
was
can't
my-
love her if you don't have negative feelings. in it.
No, if Bingo was my girlfriend, I want Bingo to myself. I don't want to share her with some comedian.
Well, it's not like I'm going, baby, hey, we're going to do this. Well, I decided to go blow someone else tonight, so I'll be home. No, I mean, but if things
This
happen on
rarely
the road.
happens. It's not.
All right. Hey, call me a prude. What do I know? What do I know, man? I don't know. Call me nuts. You think I'm nuts, Robin? I don't think so.
Oh, they have an interesting relationship, maybe a little bit more evolved than most people.
Yeah, they sound like a much better
Yeah, we get
civilization
along
than us.
fine.
Do you do girls without Bingo being there?
Not that I'd say on the air in front of you.
So you do.
I've had my indiscretions too.
Oh, you have. Bingo, that doesn't upset
Now, do
you?
you fess up to Bingo about your peccadillos?
I have.
Doug, we've all known about your dalliances.
Bingo, you're not a little bit jealous? Come on.
Jealousy happens. I mean, we've both experienced it, but it's not like we take it out on each other.
Well, there you go. Have you done anyone since the last time you did Bingo? Have you been with any other women?
No.
No, all right. Okay, that's good enough. And check out Doug. And tonight you're taping a special?
Tonight, 2 shows at the Gotham
that's
Comedy
a big
Club.
deal. All right, so go see Doug. He's going to be at his best. He's only going to have a few drinks. And check
He's
out
taping.
That's right. He's taping. It's a very big night. And check out Doug at DougStanhope.com.
If I'm drinking, it's because I'm trying to be professional. Keep that in mind.
I
trying to be as funny as I possibly can be.
Are there pictures of Bingo on your website?
Yeah, I don't
We
know
have
what
great pictures up right now, the Safeway pictures.
Anything,
Oh, wait.
On
the
my
MySpace.
MySpace.
If you go to the
anything nude?
MySpace.
Bingo, any nudes up
No,
there?
this is.
No, it's
explain.
better. We went to one of those MySpace, to one of those grocery store. Had one of those, hey, come in for a free sitting portrait studio.
So we dressed all up.
I dressed up in like cheese ball.
Oh, there you are. Oh, what is that?
Where is it? Let me see.
Look at that. Oh, that's funny.
What? The
one of-
pedophile picture?
The one of both of us is better.
Oh, there you go. There is.
That is some serious hair there. That's nice.
That's Bingo. All right, listen. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck with the special tonight.
Thanks.
Try to have just a couple of drinks. Don't go too crazy.
Doug,
be top of your game.
Thursday night, that Comedy Central thing I taped was at the same club Thursday night.
Right.
So I was there. May I suggest, right next door is Jake's Saloon. Very good. Very good place.
And you know what
good
I
place
might
to drink.
suggest? You know what I might suggest, Artie? The Metro Diner in Warren, Rhode Island. My brother's diner, please.
Taylor Ham.
Taylor Ham.
Taylor Ham. It's my
Artie's favorite diner.
Why are so many comedians alcoholics?
I don't know. I don't see that as the case anymore. Most comics I know are boring, clean and sober guys who go work on a script right after the show.
I know a lot of healthy guys too.
Yeah,
It's weird,
well,
but
they use heroin
bad.
as a punchline, like it never, where you use it as the premise to the joke.
Right.
Well,
It's their punchline.
I did notice I had a. You know what's funny? I had to introduce 6 new comics the other night.
Yeah, how'd that go?
And it went really well, actually. It was good, but So in between, I go up, I do like 12 minutes, then I sit down. And they were all young people who clearly have never done heroin before. But what Doug just said is true. Like, they have a lot of punchlines that end in heroin. And every time they said that, the entire crowd would look at me. Every time they said heroin, they'd equate that to me like, no, I don't know.
It's like it's like white comics who do black jokes, and they all look at the black person to see if they're laughing.
Yeah, it was a little
You're the heroin guy.
No, I'm no heroin.
Well, I gotta ask Doug something about the drinking. Now, do you have blackouts?
I rarely black out completely, but I'll need a reminder the next day. I'll get those creeper memories throughout the day where little by little, like 2 o'clock, you go, oh shit, why does my coat smell like gas? Oh, fuck, we set a dumpster on fire. I just remembered.
I'm a little concerned, but okay, listen, everybody seems to have it under control.
It's like your brain knows it can't give you all that information all at once at 7 a.m. with the wake-up call. It's going to spread it out through the day or you'll go into shock.
Well, you guys are perfect for each other. Bingo has her hallucinations. You have your blackouts. It's very good.
He's also right about, Doug is right about, comedy has become a career that a lot of very sort of organized together people try, whereas they never did before.
It's now a stepping stone. People say, all right, that's one route into sitcom world.
And it's right. And this MySpace, but they're all working on a MySpace page. I've never seen my MySpace. Right. They all have computer, like this Dane Cook thing.
It's a business.
It changed the business. But, good for them. If you're good at business, too, you know.
I got to take a break, but Doug, thanks for being here. And Bingo, thank you.
See, I knew I should have fucked her last night so that wouldn't come up. When was the last time you fucked? Last night. I ended up watching him jack off in his car while he cried because I didn't know what to do. You could have stopped right after I didn't fuck him. That's what you could have done. That was true. Far less uncomfortable than all this.
Yes, it is. Nice, man. It's like good work if you can get it. I love that you've got a camera person and a woman holding a mic. It's great.
Oh, we cover from all ends.
It's unbelievable.
So you excited to be back there?
I'm thrilled. Life is good.
Life's good when you're Al Roker, right?
Life's good if you're above ground. That's what. That's the deal, you know. That's what my grandmother always said. She's not in the obituaries. She makes breakfast.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, she was in the obituaries a couple of years ago. But there you go.
All right, Al, we'll see you in there.
All right.
I know that Al Roker is going to stop by later. Not much later, probably about 10 minutes. He's got a few minutes to come in and talk to us. I always like to talk to Al Roker, a guy who's successful on television. The kind of success you want, where you don't really have to be controversial and you just make a lot of money. How much do you think a guy that makes being on the Today Show doing the weather? It's got to be high six figures, I bet. Maybe even
high 7
six
figures?
Al Roker or a regular guy?
Al Roker.
Al Roker.
Oh, he's making big money.
I bet he makes 7 figures a year.
Wow.
He's Al Roker.
Al Roker. I'm going to ask him how much he makes and to go over his whole last 10-year tax returns and see what he's doing.
I'm sure he's quite comfortable.
The thing is that Al Roker's got, I would say he's probably making 7 figures, and guy doesn't appear to have any
from Willard Scott. He's a big name in weather.
I've checked a couple of sources. The rumor is he makes $1.5 million, but I think that's low.
I don't know, $1.5 million. That's a lot of money, and then he gets to go out and do, because he's not a reporter. He can go out and do like the Family Feud thing and all that.
That's probably why he does it.
Yeah.
He only has what? The weatherman is not on that much.
I wonder if he has any demons. I mean, like.
He doesn't seem that.
Yeah, I mean, the food thing, he doesn't have exactly under control, because since he got that gastric bypass, he's gained back 30 pounds. That's got to be his biggest nightmare, that he's going to gain back the weight.
What an awful thing that would be for, like, your psyche. You get that operation.
And aren't weight gains usually a result of, like, some sort of emotional upheaval?
Well, Randy Jackson on American Idol, who had the same operation, looks like he's gaining all his weight back.
Yeah, because it doesn't fix that.
Well, Fred points out that the weight is just a symptom of something else. Right. Don't look at the weight and say that's the demon. The demon is causing the weight gain. What is that?
So what's the demon is what I'm asking.
What's he got to eat for?
What's his demon?
He ain't hungry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's more than a weather guy too. He's like a personality, he's but I don't know, $1.5 million, that's a lot of money. You get jaded. That's a lot of fucking
money. But that's
money.
network.
Yeah. Eric, you're on the air in Hoboken. I'll take a couple of calls. Go ahead.
Good morning, King Schmaltz.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Did you go by the name King Schmaltz, or was that just the name
No,
of the
that was
show?
the name of the show, but to be called King Schmaltz is a very big honor.
Thank you. So, have you ever been with a girl, Howard, really
Yes.
hot and heavy into it? And, Artie, you can try to answer this question, too. Really hot and heavy into it, you got to get in, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And she says, listen, I have herpes.
Right then?
Right, oh, yeah. I mean, she's doing the right thing. She's not keeping it quiet.
Right, she's telling you the truth.
Yeah, but my point is, like, you're almost at the point of,
Right.
and then she goes, "Whoa, hold it."
She could have brought that up at dinner.
Well, that's very sweet of her, actually. But go ahead. What is your question?
The question is, have you ever, said, fuck it, just, let me fuck her anyway?
Without protection, you're saying? Did you fuck
With
her
or
with?
with-
Did you
we
fuck
know
her with protection or without?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Okay. Al Roker's here.
really?
Because I know we
Well,
only have a
maybe
few
we'll
minutes.
ask him about this.
It's here already?
All right. I'll ask Al Roker if you'd like me to.
Well, I had a chick who gave me. I got chlamydia once. And
well, Al's
thank
here.
you,
I
Al.
don't know if you want to talk about your
Did you say
chlamydia.
this?
Hey, Al.
Good morning.
Al, have you ever had chlamydia? No, I haven't. You haven't? Hey, good to see you.
Al, you're just in time. I had
morning.
chlamydia once.
Artie was about
It's
to.
on the book.
Oh,
By the
thanks,
way.
Al. Thank you
Al-
very much.
Sorry, sir.
Al,
gentlemen.
we're talking about. Did you read Artie's book, or you just know about it?
No, I read it.
You read it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Al,
No wonder he's depressed.
Yeah.
I know. I thought, wow, there's the feel-bad book of the year.
I think he's happy he's not me.
When you read this, did you get depressed? Honestly, I mean, it's a depressing book, right?
Actually, I was feeling a little bad before I read it, and then I thought, yeah, what the heck? No, life's okay.
Too fat to fish. We will push you over the edge.
As long as I'm not dead, I'm doing better than this guy.
Whatever your problems are, they're not as bad as
That's
his.
you could put Dr. Phil off the air. Just, you know what? Read Artie's book, and everything's okay.
Well, thank you, Al.
Have you ever?
It's a cure-all.
Have you ever? You were just about to have sex with a woman. You're about to get inside of her. Have you ever been in a position where the woman would turn to you?
Yeah.
And then say, "Look, I have an STD. I have herpes, or something like that." Has this ever happened?
It
to you?
has not.
And me neither.
No, I did get a little nervous when I had an easy pass, but other than
Right.
that, it's no.
It's better than a woman saying, I have a penis.
Did you have?
Well,
a period,
we've all been there.
Did you have a period of time in your career where you were, I'm going back now, before you were married,
Right.
That you got to have a lot of fun because you're the weatherman on the Today Show? In other words, is
No,
it that
no,
kind
because you're the weatherman. No, it's not what you.
That's
people,
not a sexy-
They're not going. Oh, you are the weatherman.
No, that's not true. Because
It's-
any guy who has a high-profile job, and we just figured you're good for 7 figures. We figured about you're a millionaire, right?
He laughs at you. It's 8 figures.
No. You're mistaking me for Katie Couric. No.
Are you not? Are you not a millionaire?
No.
Is
Get
that
outta
true?
here, Al.
I don't know. What's a millionaire? I don't know.
Are you worth? Is your net your assets? I mean, let's take your house out of it.
Okay,
Could you
take
get your
my-
hands on $1 million cash?
Yeah, with a mask and a gun?
No, I mean, come on. You wouldn't do that.
Who knows? You read Artie's book and you think, what the heck?
We read that you make $1.5 million a year, minimally. Now, maybe it's more, but this was old information.
I have no idea.
And that would make sense to me that you make $1.5 million at least a year because you're on a network show that's very
You're
successful.
very high profile.
Right.
It's $1 million contract. It's $1 a year for 1 million years. No, it's no. Look, I get paid very fairly by NBC.
Right.
And that's
How often do you negotiate your contract? Every 5 years?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Yeah. And do they when you sit down? What is the bargaining chip? I mean, do you have other offers from ABC and CBS? Is that the way it goes?
I don't play those games. It's like, look, do you want to do a deal? Let's do a deal.
You never say to them, listen, I'm sure CBS has come to you at one point and said, we need a little magic from the Today
You've
Show.
taken meetings, haven't you?
No, I don't do that.
You never took a meeting with
I had a meeting once with Mel Karmazin when he was at CBS, just to say hello. You know? But that's because I just found him an interesting guy.
So the negotiation goes, hey, NBC says I'm
not even in the room. I don't even go.
No, but NBC says, here's what we're going to pay you, and you put up with it, or do you ever argue
Things
the
go
point?
back and forth.
They do.
Sure.
Okay.
Come on. It's
you
a
try to
negotiation.
get something.
Of course. So a box of Ritz crackers, something,
But women are attracted to a successful man, and I would imagine that just being on television, having a high-profile career, you get invited to a lot of things. You have friends that are celebrities.
I get invited. We don't go out that much. I mean,
understood. But I'm talking about there had to be a period of time.
But you got to remember, when I was single, I wasn't on the Today Show.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I was
doing local news. So.
Was it a mind-blowing dream for you when Willard Scott? I mean, there was a point where Willard Scott looked like he'd be there for the next million years. When Willard Scott started to slow down, they started to determine that he wasn't as hot as he used to be.
Actually, and this is a true story. Yeah, Willard was the one who decided he wanted to step back.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's on the Today Show twice a week.
Is he? Yeah, I don't get to watch it.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Yeah, you don't have.
I'm here.
We're
all
the
day.
monitors. Why aren't you watching TV?
We should be.
Come on.
But Willard is still around.
Yeah, he does the 100-year-old birthdays, twice a week.
But it was a dream come true when you got that gig. That's the gig of a lifetime.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, when I got to New York, and you remember because we had WNBC and Robin. When I got to do weekends at WNBC, I thought, you know what? This is the greatest. Maybe Frank Field might leave in 4 or 5 years, and I might get the early show during the week. So. God's honest truth, the Today Show wasn't even on my radar.
Right, you didn't say, "Oh, this is my ambition."
Yeah, please.
You were just happy to.
I was so thrilled the first time, because I don't know if you remember Live at 5. Don Pardo would be there, doing the announcing. Yeah. And the first time he said, "Al Roker with the women," I thought, "This is it."
How did you get that job? I mean, was your ambition to be a newsman?
No, my ambition, to be perfectly honest, I did not plan to be on TV. I really didn't. I was going to be a producer or a director, something like that, a writer. And at the end of my sophomore year in college at SUNY Oswego, they were looking for a weekend weatherman, and my department chairman, who had told me I had, God's honest truth, I had the perfect face for radio, put me up for a job doing weekend weather at WHEN in Syracuse, New York.
That's a TV station?
It's a TV station.
You were a sophomore in college.
At the end of my sophomore year.
And a professor says to you, go try out for this job as a weatherman.
I did a tape at school. He took it down for me because he worked part-time at the station.
That's a miracle. I mean, how many guys a sophomore in college get any kind of job?
And do you stay in touch with that guy?
Unfortunately, he passed away last year, just about a month, right around the same time my mom passed. And he was just this guy, Lou O'Donnell, Dr. Lou O'Donnell.
If it wasn't for him, you might never have even thought to do this.
Not even. It wouldn't have even been on my radar.
And you went down there and you passed the audition right away.
Did the audition. The guy gave me the job. I was making $10 a newscast on the weekend.
Were you awful? You were the newscaster.
I was the weatherman.
Weatherman.
I was the weatherman.
Were you awful at it?
I wasn't good.
Did you have an affect? Were you like trying to find? I know I was horrible on the.
I was kind of like just kind of doing funny stuff, but
not nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous in the beginning, but after a while, I mean, I think one of the things is you forget after a while you're on TV or you're on radio. Right. You're just you.
Yeah, but that happened rather rapidly.
Look, me was at that time a 19-year-old college sophomore, so how good could that be?
So when you did this, you said, hey, maybe I can make a career out of this?
Well, you know what? I was thinking I'm going to do this until I can get a real job directing or doing something like that.
Right.
And then I got a job in Washington, D.C., which is where I
right out of Syracuse.
Yeah,
you sent the tape?
6 months after I graduated. A guy, one of my competitors, sent the tape to a friend to get me out of the market.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Which was nice. I was like, hey, I wasn't even looking for a job.
Were you that popular? In other words, had you really caught on with people?
Yeah, but I was in Syracuse,
But you were still in college, right? So when you showed up...
Yeah, I graduated...
You showed up at a sophomore year in college, and you're now the local weather guy who's a big deal... You weren't getting tons of women?
You're celebrity on
you know
campus.
what? Because nobody watched, none of the college students, nobody watched TV.
Yeah, but that's big news.
Yeah, but they didn't.
There's no sophomore that gets a job like that.
Nobody cared. I wasn't a jock. I was driving down 40 miles down to Syracuse doing my thing.
Were you struggling with your weight at that point?
Oh yeah,
always your whole life.
Always my whole life.
Were you obese as a child?
You know what? It's funny. What you think of as obese. You always have this idea of what you are. Right. And then I look at the pictures. And, well, geez, I wasn't that fat.
But you thought you were.
But I thought I was.
And it almost leads to you getting fatter because you go, I'm just fat.
What the hell? I'm fat.
And were you so it was kind of like you were did you have a giant afro at some point?
I never had a giant afro. I mean, in college I had a little bit of an afro, but my hair was already starting to recede.
I see.
Yeah.
And then you shaved your head.
I just, cut it down. I mean, it was,
when your hair went, were you devastated, or you didn't care? You look good bald. It doesn't make a difference to you. Who cares?
I'm a black guy. We all look good bald.
Were you ever a black radical?
Right?
Did you ever join the Black Panther
That's what
Party?
I say.
That's what I already said.
You're such a
radical?
Yeah. Were you ever radical? Did you ever have the glove, the fist, nothing?
No.
Never got into any of that.
I mean, look, I didn't have enough hair to even put the pick in the back. You had a bigger afro than I did.
I had a red, black, and green afro pick.
There you go.
I was way on top.
That folding one?
The folding.
With the folding,
yes. I used it as a weapon. So
because I'm sure there were a lot of pick fights in Long Island.
Oh yes. Well, actually, where I grew up, there were people would use those as a.
Oh, that's great.
On Long Island, where I grew up, everybody had an afro pick.
Fight.
You never heard of a pick fight?
Heard that.
In school, my school, I went to Roosevelt, which is an all-black school.
Yes.
We had afro picks, and people would actually use them as weapons.
They would gore each other with afro picks.
There was nothing wrong with that. It was perfectly acceptable.
People were coming into the emergency room with these little 8-prong stab
We got another
wounds.
pick stabbing coming in.
It seems like a perfect life. I mean, do you have any demons? We were discussing. So when you were eating a lot, there has to be a demon behind that. There has to be something that really troubled you. Did you ever go into therapy to find out what that was?
No. Before you have the gastric bypass, you actually have to have some sort of counseling.
Therapy?
Right.
Counseling,
yeah.
So to make sure you're not crazy.
Right.
And
they must have lightened up on that.
Yeah, they really did. They just, she went out for a burger. While
they want to make sure that your expectations aren't too high, or that you're just not going to undermine the surgery.
No, and
now they want to make sure you are crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Because who else is going to? Only a crazy person going to have somebody actually come in and rearrange your insides.
It is nutty, right?
It's crazy, But
you were in dire straits.
Yeah, look, I've struggled with this my entire life, and at a certain point, it becomes this. You say, okay, I'm going to lose weight. I'm not losing weight. Oh, what the heck? I'm just going to eat.
Right.
Then you hate yourself because you're gaining weight. So, well, how are you going to feel better? Well, let me have another burger.
You gained 30 pounds from your original gastric bypass.
Which was 7 years ago.
Did that scare the hell out of you?
No, actually, because look, I've got this range where I am now. I'm never going to be, back where I was. It's physically not possible.
Why do you say that?
You know what? Because I have when I eat way too much.
Right.
I feel horrible. I mean, I get nauseous. I will not go into the details.
But you do that every once in a while.
No, but so far and few in between times now that it's not.
You mean you get nauseous because of the gastric bypass? Because it doesn't allow you to really
to go hog wild anymore.
Right,
you just can't.
So when you gain back to 30 pounds, you start to have nightmares. Oh my God, I'm going to return.
No, because it's not like it all. I woke up one morning and it was like, boom, oh, hey, where'd that come from?
Right.
It was kind of gradual. And I know it, but. I go.
But do you
have
find yourself looking at people who've had gastric bypass and have been unsuccessful? For example, Carney Wilson, who had it, is back to being huge again.
But she didn't have babies, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Randy Jackson, American Idol. I watched that show. He is getting heavy again. I mean, he's getting really heavy again.
I haven't seen it.
I think he is. Am I wrong, Robin?
I don't watch the show, but I have noticed him from time to time, and I think he has put on some weight. But
which is actually
common.
natural.
It's
okay.
common.
It's not
But
unusual.
I think he's gaining a lot of weight. That's the scary part of
What's
this.
the statistic,
maybe
Al?
you know what? I don't know.
It should be pretty high of recidivism.
Well, look, it's less than if you don't have it done, but it's still there's a recidivism.
So I get the feeling you never had the wild sexual years. Part of becoming famous and being successful like you are, you never had the orgy scene. You never had two girls at one time.
No.
Do you feel like you missed out on something?
No, because I don't multitask well.
Are you not that sexual?
I can't. No, I have no drive.
You told me you never watch porn. Was that because you want to keep your image squeaky clean?
No, I just I always am worried that somebody's going to, oh, look, here's his rental records. Here he's watching.
Oh,
porn.
what would be so wrong with you?
Nothing
with
wrong.
Al Roker admitting
nothing wrong
porn?
with it. I would rather see a good comedy than bad porn. Yeah.
So you don't get work there. You don't want to see anybody naked.
I would rather see Kevin James and Paul and Paul Blart.
Did you see that movie?
I did. It was very funny.
I haven't seen it.
Very funny. And look, your kids are older now. I mean, I got my middle girl is 10 and my baby boy is 6. So I'm in the middle of that. By the way, if you've got small kids, do not take them to see Coraline. That is a dark movie.
Oh, it's scary.
Woo!
A lot of these cartoons are scary. Were the kids scared when they saw that?
My older one wasn't, but my younger boy was.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's a frightening movie. Wow.
And now,
I can't believe I'm on Howard Stern talking about Coraline.
But what is it? That's a tough thing. Now, because you're successful and rich, do you live mostly in a white neighborhood or a black neighborhood?
I live in a Filipino neighborhood.
No, the reason I ask that is it hard for your kids who are black to meet other black kids?
Actually, they go to a private school here on the east side, but that has a very, very diverse population. In that, my daughter's class, the kids, about 40% of the kids are non-white.
There is some diversity at the top now, Howard.
Is there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But that's an issue for you, right? You don't want your kids to feel like they're the one black kid
right,
in the sea of white
and the good
faces.
news is they're not. You know, there are more kids. There are more kids of color in her school than there are in the public school in our district.
Right, so
better get her in that public school.
Yeah,
they need help.
That's right.
So, Al, you went ahead and you made another one of these DEA type shows.
Yes.
Al has a successful series going. He's branching out.
Yes,
he can't just do the weather. He always wanted to be a producer anyway. And first of all, I should mention you were the host of the Celebrity Family Feud, which I'm very jealous of. I would like that job.
Oh, it's a great gig.
I would play it straight. I would just go on there.
You'd be good on that.
I would, but people are afraid of me. You see, it would be very hard to get.
But you'd have to
celebrities.
take a chance.
You had Kathy Lee Gifford's family.
Yes, we
on.
did.
And
who did they bring?
Cody, Cassidy, Frank.
How old is Frank now?
Oh
Frank is
700 years old.
About 76, I think.
Wow.
And he was able to keep it together.
Great. He was fun.
You like Kathy Lee?
I do. I find her amusing.
Well, you guys are working together.
Yeah,
now
she's on the fourth hour of the Today Show.
Well, you're not working with her though.
Not,
are you?
no, I see her in the makeup room.
Is she not doing well with that? The ratings? You
no,
watch
actually,
that.
it's doing. The show's doing fine.
I thought I read that it was not doing.
No,
well.
it's doing fine.
It's doing okay.
Yeah,
they'll keep Kathy Lee.
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
I watch it sometimes. They have to learn to ask a few questions once in a while. Stop with all the shtick.
Well, it's evolving.
Is it?
It's evolving.
All right. So when you have on a Kathy Lee and she goes up, let's say, against Joan Rivers' family or something, there's a lot of plastic surgery in the room. Do you comment on that? But you don't say anything controversial. You're always nice.
Yeah, you don't comment on people's physical.
You never bring up, a couple of years ago, Frank and Kathy Lee had marital problems.
That wasn't one of the questions. What do you say?
Yeah, it's not really.
100 people were asked.
Yeah,
he received anal sex.
You
read it. You do not read that?
I try not to.
You didn't know that he received anal?
I didn't know about that. No, and I probably won't bring that up.
Well, he asked for it. I don't know if he got it.
He asked for anal. He did not get it. You don't say to Kathy Lee.
If it's not in the notes, I'm not going to bring it up.
You would not bring that up.
No, it's not that. It's a family show.
But it's
on at 8 o'clock.
Do you ever get tempted to say, Kathy Lee? You want to go for the big interview. I know you know how to play it down the line, and that's what keeps you going. But the fact of the matter, don't you just say, Kathy, how'd you feel when Frank wanted the anal? I mean, do you ever try to slip one of them?
Did you finally
no
give
pun
in
intended.
And give him anal?
Do you see why my career gets sabotaged? Because I can't resist those
he
questions.
He would be asking that on Family Feud.
Yeah,
I would.
And they're thinking, okay, we're not going to use this episode. Not so much.
Can we see anal? Number one answer.
No.
But that's a great gig.
Yeah. Show me the Lincoln Tunnel. Okay, no.
Is that very good?
No.
Is that a high-paying job to host the family?
No, it's not.
It is not.
It's not.
Why do you keep getting these low-paying jobs?
Why can't you get a high-paying job?
I've got 100 low-paying jobs. I just need one good high-paying job.
High-paying jobs, like Regis does Millionaire and gets millions of dollars. Why would Family Feud?
Because Millionaire at the time was, just a huge network show. It saved ABC. It put it on the map.
Do you think that other people who work on the Today Show, like Matt Lauer, who's a news guy supposedly, yeah, and I know Matt, but he can't go out and do Family Feud. He's not allowed contractually.
Right. Yeah.
Because
but
you're the
Meredith
weatherman.
Vieira is doing Millionaire.
Because Meredith Vieira was doing that prior to joining the Today
Show. She couldn't do it now, you're saying?
Probably not.
If she had come here to do the Today Show and then somebody had offered her Millionaire, probably not.
Oh.
Isn't it a bit of a joke? I mean, to make a distinction between the weatherman and the news reader, it's all showbiz.
It is. Look, the funny thing is, it was kind of carved out when Willard had the job.
Right.
The irony is, I couldn't do commercials when I was on local news. And
Right.
then when I got on the Today Show,
You're okay to
oh,
do
by
it.
the way, you can do a commercial. Well, okay, great.
Right. So isn't it kind of strange that, in a way, maybe even Matt Lauer and all these guys are jealous of your career because you get to do other things and you get to make additional money. That's what it's about,
No,
isn't it?
I don't think so. They make good
They
money.
don't make great money.
What do you think Matt Lauer's
What does Matt
making?
get? Do you ever you know. Okay. Al, stop it. You never looked into what Matt Lauer's making. That's a lie.
You know why? You know why? Here's the deal. Because you go down that road and there's no turning back.
Hold it a second. Your agent doesn't go looking into that and say, hey.
He probably has comparables. You know, he knows. But I don't want to know how much my coworkers are making. You know, I mean, look, everybody has an idea, but you know,
what's your idea?
I'm not.
What is your idea?
No.
When you say everyone has an idea, everyone doesn't have an idea.
Well, everybody
have
who
an
works
idea.
in the business has
What would
an
you
idea.
guess Matt Lauer makes?
Look, he dresses nicely.
Give me a guess. Give me a
I'm
guess.
not giving
Give
you
me
a
your
guess.
best
I am
guesstimate.
not giving you a guess.
Why?
Because I got to go back across the street and work.
But it's a
with him.
guess.
I don't
You're
care.
Not saying, you see, you're not saying anything. Yes, go ahead, Fred.
According to IMDb or Wikipedia, whichever you choose.
Which Al is on every 5 minutes. Yes, go ahead.
What's the update?
Al's going to really be going crazy now. 13,500,000 annually.
Oh,
that's why you overeat
annually.
But that's why he doesn't need another job.
That's right.
All right, 13 million. Okay. What does it say on IMDb that Al Roker makes? Who's been there
that's
longer
what I
than
found out so far was like the 1.3, 1.5 area.
I would.
What?
I don't.
Aren't you as much a part of the success of the Today Show as Matt
I am.
Lauer?
Look, I am not saying
More.
that either.
More a part.
No, not more. I mean,
Equally.
that's look. Here's the deal. Anything you read in the paper is either wildly underinflated or overinflated, and I can tell you that.
Oh, so you are saying
so he's making 26 million.
The best of your knowledge, 13 million is inaccurate.
So
you
he's
checked
making,
it out.
He's making 26 million, and you're making 80 grand a year.
Do not believe for a minute that Al Roker hasn't looked into this thing in a big way. You know,
He's putting the best face on this.
he's pulling an A-Rod is what he's doing right now.
I have never taken steroids.
I believe you.
Although I do have large breasts, but I have never
By the
taken
way,
steroids.
I was looking at the pictures of A-Rod this morning with his shirt off. They have a lot of them now because
Yes.
he announced he
They're
did
looking
steroids.
to see, yes.
He had forgive me for saying this, but he has bitch tits. He has.
I was shocked at the lack of definition here.
Yeah, he has breasts. Is that what steroids do?
I guess that's what so I'm told.
Yeah, you've never
do you
worked
hit
out with steroids.
No.
You've never tried.
Oh yeah, I look like doing.
Do you work out at all? Do you go to the
Yeah,
gym?
I do.
Be a
You do.
slender guy.
You
I
got
do.
to, right?
I
You
do.
got to stay in
you know,
shape.
I mean, I work out. I try. I didn't do it this morning, but I work out before I come in.
How's the marriage going? Everything
Everything's
good?
great.
Yeah, really? The kids are okay?
Kids are good. My oldest girl's in culinary arts school.
no kidding.
Providence. She wants to be a chef. You know. So.
Oh, that's great.
Let me ask you something. Now, you talked about those occasional binges. What do you eat when you want to go crazy?
Either vanilla ice cream or French fries.
Really?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which are
Did you ever
both
try
just
dunking them
horrible. What? Dunking them in ice? Yeah, that's right.
Artie, you dunking it.
French fries dunked in vanilla ice cream.
You
Al.
should see what Artie eats during the show.
You haven't lived.
You would be in heaven. You would be in heaven. All right, let's talk. I know we're running out of time, so I want to make sure I get to this.
Yeah, why is Al subjecting himself to this today?
First of all, Al produced a show for Spike TV. He came in here when he produced the first one. And the series DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency, this is the show. It follows the Drug Enforcement Administration agents as they bust drug dealers in Newark, New Jersey. Now,
Don't come in here.